to see some more action. I feel like there's at least one or two teams that we haven't seen up to the stand just yet. So
yeah.
I don't know if we have them ready. Oh, okay, I see Makuna, so we're going to see one of those teams.
Yes, we're going to see seasonal players. I was just about to say, seasonal, I think, is the only other team that we've
haven't
seen yet. I'm rolling through on this bracket here.
Oh, because we saw Chris Chaos's team just now.
Yeah, we already just saw Chris Chaos' team. We've already seen Chaotic Black Air Force.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the only team we've not seen is seasonal players. That's Makona versus Lil Zap.
Yes.
Going to be on this team here.
I'm excited to see it. Dude, Makuna was really tearing it up yesterday in the 5v5 exhibition.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were a lot of, obviously really strong players and a lot of names that you guys know as well. Makuna, I think, coming in as a little bit of an underdog, compared to some of these grades from these previous versions as well, have been tearing it up. Makuna still putting up these top 8 results in the online tournaments as well. But of course, on the Yule, relatively underrepresented character.
Yeah.
I feel like if you asked any random GRANBLUE player off the street, they'd be like, oh, Yule's cool. She's not particularly bad, but I wouldn't put her in the top echelon of some of these characters, right? But Makuna, I think, so each player, was playing these first 2s. They had 2 lives in the 5v5 exhibition. I think by the end of it, his KDA was like 4-2 or 5-2, something insane like that. So he definitely went positive for his team. And let's see if we can keep that up. Chris Chaos wasn't in that exhibition yesterday, though.
Yeah.
So he's pulling up here, trying to put a wrench in the plans. But, oh, okay, so no Yule coming out from Makuna. Never mind, just breaking up the storyline. But I forgot the epilogue. I came up to him yesterday after the whole exhibition. He was playing casuals, and I saw him on the near. I was like, oh, we're just having a little bit of fun, right? He's like, no, I might bring this out for the 2v2s tomorrow. And indeed, he does. Game number 1, Chris Chaos versus Makuna.
Yeah, I was going to say that UL got some changes for this game that makes her very, very good. But of course, near also, this is how you get the business done. You're coming to work.
Block in and clock in, but the only thing you're getting clocked by is all of these dashes. Stuck up here in the corner, tries to air stall with the air dash, but DC back out.
Nice back throw here. Oh, too far. And off the wall. Immediate ultimate skill spend. We have the seals to get the corner carry.
Yeah, cross up on the other side. Seal finds the media after the dash. Set the seals. Ooh, but we are spinning right on through the ultimate death turn.
All right, don't you forget it. You gotta pay attention to these seal setups. Just because Chris Chaos goes for the opposite side does not mean you are in a safe zone. The moment he touches the seal, that's actionable opportunity for Chris to catch you unawares.
Yep, don't let him into his zone. Let's find the 6-6H. Nothing in particular, but you're spaced out enough to be safe.
Nice far L, very good.
Yeah, and an even nicer far H coming out from Makuna. Sends the 2H for the full volleyball confirm. Spend the stocks and get the free damage where you can. Setup. Do we try and bait out the Brave counter? Run up spot dodge.
Yeah, we try to get that Brave counter out here with the spot dodge, but not going to work out here. Nice Raging Strike follow-up.
Ooh, 2-1 for you. Once again, the ultimate death turn. Just so good for taking back a lot of that screen space and a quick reaction check to try and roll or spot dodge through.
All right. Good block. Ooh. Oh, no, the deep. Yo, that cross under was slick.
All right.
It's because Grimnir doesn't touch the ground. That's why we're floating. This is movement. Oh, no. Into the wall we go. We got seals on top of it. I don't even need it.
No. Didn't even need the seals to seal it out. It's game number 1 here for Chris Chaos.
I'm thinking about Seal right now. Kiss from a Rose. Do you know any other Seal song? I didn't think so. Anyway.
I panicked. I was on the spot. I was like, discography? Because that's 3 Seal songs.
Maybe I should name another song, but I don't think anyone else can in chat either. Don't get Maverick over here, though. Maverick named like 5.
Oh, I'm sure he could. He's got the whole discography on deck. And we have the whole 5H damage, the big conversion here from Makuna to put Chris Chaos into the corner. Yeah, I agree with the spend immediately. That first BP out, and we have the seal behind to swap it up.
Yeah, positioning is going to be so critical here for Grimnir in this matchup because you can use those seals as an opportunity to avoid death in a lot of scenarios. But the way that Chris is controlling the pace right now, first Skybound art spend here.
Yeah, a lot of times we've been seeing that 100-meter just going straight into the install, but maybe Makuna getting a little bit predictable on the frame trap attempts here, and Chris Chaos taking the damage, the screen carry where we can, and off of the crest, it's life point.
Yes. Okay. Going back into this next round here, and again, it's so difficult to keep Grimnir locked down. This is a matchup that I don't think many players are going to be ready for. The way that Chris has been playing it, though, is very aggressive, which is to be expected. The way that you can set this up behind the opponent catching them in very bad situations, we see time and time again. You're also getting yourself extra airtime to avoid death.
Exactly. Little whiff on the 6XL. Still afraid to try and swing here up against the wall. Yeah, doesn't quite get the anti-air on the dash. It's UDP for the hard knockdown.
Nah, Chris was supposed to hit that seal on the jump over. If he would have touched it, would have shot right back down and would have called out Makona, and that would have been a big opportunity for Chris.
Ooh.
Nice 2L. Oh my goodness.
Finds the micro delay to try and catch out that Brave counter attempt. Now you're up against the wall. Still needs a couple more hits here, but with 100-meter in tow, would get there pretty quick. Install for the dashes.
Yes. All right, Clash works out, but hey, I got the faster button here, the 5L working out.
Yep. The landing, ending that recovery there. So good for Chris Chaos. Just barely off the ground. Set all the seals you need.
Oh, no.
They're unblockable.
Yeah.
Back down to the ground you go. Shades of the IOX. No uni here, but we're learning a little bit as we go game to game. Chris Chaos, I think, still on life point here.
I mean, Chris had to get props. Yeah, you're right. You're actually right about that one because, look, when all else is lost, I throw a temper tantrum and a pillar comes up before me.
And it is able to take that round here from Makuna. Let's see if we can do it again. Caught up off of the seal. Full Raging Strike up into the corner.
Combo limit. No escape. Do not. You got to be careful how you're going to get. Try to get out of dodge and you have seals in front of you. That's a quick course correction there for Grimnir for an anti-air.
Yeah. Seals in front of you. You let the UDP rock, and Chris Chaos with the full bait takes the life here from Makuna.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I know chat is loving it. I know you're going to love it in the VOD. Certainly take notes from Grimnir here. I'm telling y'all, if you want to understand how Grimnir works, Chris Chaos, no slouch for this one here. Has former experience for this specific character archetype, and you can see it because the setups are there time and time again.
Yeah.
The way that Chris is leaving seals on the field, not only as an aggressive option, but also as an opportunity to escape, because we do have that pickup there. We go for the jump, dodge on death. That doesn't mean we're going to go for a jump L. I shoot straight down. And we even saw at that opportunity, we tried to go for jump install with that lingering seal up forward. If we would have been able to get the jump install arc to touch that, that would have been the punish there.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have the quick turnaround for death to go for anti-air. You could have 2H'd, but you see the rate of speed that this is coming out for Grimnir. It's going to be tough to call out.
Yeah, it was terrifying, right? You had these seals so often in the neutral where you're like, man, I could send out the death turn. And I think in the first game, we were finding a lot of straight hits, or even on block, right? You're getting a lot of corner carry to try and escape the corner situations that you were getting, you know, pushed into. But as we took more to the skies, making sure to end these setups into the EX seals to make you a little bit more uncomfortable. Oh, what if they dash over? Not only am I spending the 50 meter, I'm eating 50% HP off of this counter hit combo. It put a lot more doubt into Makuna's mind, even when we were able to get some of these rounds.
And that's the thing. Chris spending EX seal is very rare. Like, super rare. Chris is very manual when it comes to seal setups, which is tricky in and of itself. But again, like that history between Bank Shishigami, between Answer, like you understand seal placement and how this works out to manage the screen real estate available to you. Our next set, though, will be Callisto versus Lil Zap, our first Siegfried of the night here.
Yeah, we got the Percival color palette for the Siegfried as well. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing any Siegfried from any of these other, any Percival from anybody on these other teams. But, you know, we got the homage at least. But Catalina versus the Sig. I imagine this is another one of these matchups where, you know, Callisto doesn't feel super comfortable just playing the box out with a lot of these normals, where Siegfried is able to contest you.
Yeah, it's very interesting for this matchup because we already just saw it there. The Fireball game is going to be certainly in Siegfried's favor in terms of space control.
Yeah.
But the way that Callisto could play this is if we spend EX Fireball, you can pass right through Siegfried's Fireball when they're clashing on top of each other, so that'll help. But who's going to own the space and damage confirms it's going to be Siegfried.
Ooh, yeah, didn't actually cross up out of the corner there. I was surprised, but either way, went for the throw, bi-directional. It's time to stay by with this Fireball, but does get caught out off of the far end, the extended hurt box. Not able to kill for Lil Zap just yet.
Ooh, very nice shimmy from Callisto right there.
Shimmy shimmy A, but oh no, a little bit too creative with the movement. The MDP hitting on the back, but putting you in the corner. Lil Zap just not quite ready to block on the other side.
Yeah, just going for that empty low was very tremendous right there from Callisto to get the finish opportunity. Yeah. It's not over till it's over, and let me tell you, Callisto knows how to move on this screen. You're talking about it. Look, back on the BS, back on the movement. Y'all are too old to be moving like this, Callisto and Chris.
That's what I'm saying. You would think the joints with all these mobility are looking a little achy-breaky, but the ice pack's keeping you alive for just a little bit longer. Lil Zap does find the 2U on block and the jump in as well for the Raging Strike. Yep, send the firewall.
Oh. Can't believe the far M actually worked out there
That's
in
what I'm
favor
saying.
for Callisto. Jump install. Ah, all right, got pushed back. Guard cancel there.
Go for the throw. Oh no, not ready to react to the Raging Strike. You weren't even thinking about it as an option from that far away, but again, the extended range here just catching you out, and that is going to be game number 1 to Callisto.
Oh, just immaculate from Callisto right there.
Shivskis.
Believe in victory.
Alrighty, Lil Zap, what is the adaptation going into game number 2? We had a very close round there in that game number 1, but now we're going a little bit more on the aggressive. Send the 6XL. Once again, travel right behind the firewall.
Oh, good challenge right through the light wall here to focus on the triple attack.
Yep. 6XL just giving you so many plus frames to try and attack even the follow-up post-light wall.
Shimmy again into dash L with the counter hit that gives you a little bit extra time to get a follow-up.
Yep. Gets the MVP ender right into the throw.
Woo! Yo. Lil Zap, you are getting cooked right now. I'm sorry. You are just getting cooked right now.
Cooked by the dry ice, the empty land into backstep, the full ultimate skill starter for all the damage in the world. Callisto is trying to speedrun this set.
Yeah, Callisto is just taking advantage of the fact that Lil Zap is starting to react to the quick approach, feeling threatened by throw, and Callisto hasn't shown a dash-up throw yet.
Yep.
It's just been shimmies. Even on trying to go for Raging Chain. So I feel like that's breaking on the defense a lot for Lil Zap here, because we try to go for, Brave can't counter, but it's not finding the mark, because again, look at how we're juggling through this.
Exactly
The
like
whip
you
throw
said.
again! You are inside Lil Zap's head.
Throw is getting his hand caught in the cookie jar every single time. The whip throw is just going right on through. Spot dodge on the Orchid. No follow-up can save you. The counter poke from Callisto, the 2L pickup. More than enough damage than all you need. That is another set here in the round robin for Callisto's team.
That is some BS. That is certainly BS. That is team BS right there. Look at this. Callisto? Look, I know Callisto's nice at GRANBLUE, but this was a little showcase of being too nice at GRANBLUE. My goodness.
Back on the BS, back on the beat. Callisto didn't miss a beat there in that previous set. Just really able to keep Lil Zap on his toes.
Yeah.
And I mean, Lil Zap was able to find some of these openings in the neutral and confirm up against the corner, but so many times being able to route to, get that side swap as well. But I think the big thing was, like you're saying, so many good reads on how you're rotating these defensive options, the shimmies, and knowing exactly how to confirm to the most damage possible.
Like, if you're Lil Zap, you can't be mad at this set. You just got outplayed.
He's
That
too
is,
clean,
that
bro.
is literally like, that was too clean.
Yeah.
Good job. Like, you got it. Like, ultimately, I was not that person today. Like, that is it. And you're going to look back at this set and be like, man, because it's terrifying to deal with the potential because of how quickly Callisto is moving in this matchup alone. Like, I've not seen the utilization of dash L after a backdash like that across several sets. And I feel like that is the purpose of dash L, right? Like, the intent that dash L was supposed to have initially, of course, now being normalized for this patch, right, to be able to get that quick follow-up to close the gap against the opponent. I mean, my goodness, dude, we saw backdash, the whiff throw, that's opportunity to make that dash L punish. We got the counter hit opportunity to get an even bigger combo, and still tempering with, or playing around with Lil Zap's expectations between throw cycle, whether or not we're going for block stun, just beautiful stuff all around.
Yeah, we saw a lot of this whiff throw animation, lots of it going on. Callisto really just seemed to be, operating on all cylinders there. But that team is down but not out. Again, it's going to be a round robin style, so they still got more rounds to play, and we still have more matches for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying GRANBLUE over here at Roundhouse Tag. I know it's been an absolute joy